Good evening. This is the Spyonclear Event 2021. This is the second year of notes or speeches about Spyonclear products. This is an event about the future or something that happened now. Spyonclear Special Event 2020 got 217 views, on which I did announced and reviewed World After 42000 as VR friendly. I have delivered Windows version 3 Ultimate Collection, telling release dates of its several episodes. I had also announced Evolution of Encarta Intro. OS Mockups Pro was announced on there too, as we avoided naming crisis. Since August 27, 2020, many things did happen. We did release OS Mockups Pro Max, OS Mockups Column, and a couple of Windows never released Marvel Race episodes. I did release 2 yearly compilations, Sid Without History, and several Windows never released previews. OS Mockups Kit Plus has been adopted on many packs, kits, and more. And, for some reason, Slide Your Assets has been used for Mandirios of April 2021 with the ideas and backgrounds. My channel has been grown since 1 GG subscribers to 700 subscribers, and view counts has been grown up to 300,000. Our goals were high enough, but we don't stop in here. We will aim even further, starting with OS Review. OS Review is a series with biggest quantity of episodes and the biggest focus for Linux operating systems. Today, I'm introducing OS Review episode 98, and I'm calling this episode about Windows 98. I'll be prepared for Windows 98 with 256 colors and Microsoft Plus. OS Review episode 100 would be Windows related too, as I'll make an attempt to install Windows Millennium Edition and make its display to support true colors. That could be supreme, so stay tuned on there. The next thing is OS Mockups Column. OS Mockups Column was a collaboration that are introduced on Yautja in August 31, 2020. It was great. There was 100 operating system ideas, 8 contributors, and it was 20 minutes long. It was released on 35th anniversary of Microsoft Windows on November 20. Despite being at the beginning of Windows Mockups Cold War, OS Mockups Column was a unique experience. On June 1, we'll fucking do it again. After voting on May 16, the winner for hosting the next OS Mockups Column will be declared. OS Mockups Column would be as great as the first event of OSM Column. Projected deadline would be September 1, and the projected release date is late September 2021. Let's talk about the rules of contribution. 1. Minimize the usage of WHWNRV update kits and Chromatics HMK. Don't make that look too obvious. That is very interesting about you praising Mandiri and Santucci, but it is not necessary to show the love to them in your contributions on OS Mockups Column. 2. We should not make far future look obvious. Chromatic and scenario of alien language instead of English won't pass here. 3. If you contributing on here, you should be aware that I don't accept the request to take the contribution down. 4. You have to prove that the works you send into the OS Mockups Column platform is yours, and you didn't steal the artworks from other content creators. Credit peoples for sounds and ideas. 5. Don't damage, insult, or disrupt in any way the OSM Column project and its members. Don't do something that potentially damage OS Mockups Column project. 6. Be civilized with people on this project, please. 7. Keep things appropriate. No one normal developer would put NSFW on their operating system for your information. We would reject NSFW filled OS Mockups contributions. 8. Add the number SPYISM 2022 tag for sharing your contributions on YouTube. 9. Each idea up to 60 seconds length. 10. For SPISM members, they should follow the rules. The channel for contributions is number OS Mockups Column Showcase. The next thing is a policy towards Chromatics fans. 1. We should sanction any warrior who trying to fight against Spyonclear. The violator of the harmony would be banned across the ecosystem. 2. We should also ignore Santucci's thankage as they could use our reactiveness on their own way. 3. They are generally jerks, and they would be recognized as jerks. The next stuff is Windows Never Released. Our next episode would be called Windows Never Released X. It's an perfect product, but it's on its early stage. We already previewed it, and it was amazing. The next preview would be on September. There is 10 things why Windows never released X name is chosen. 1. It is godlike, and it reflects on Windows mockups of 2020, 2021. 2. It is an 10th episode of the great series. 3. Let's face it, Windows never released branding is popular, and it is left uncovered. This made Mandarin the opportunity to occupy some territories. 4. 11 peoples has been voted for that name. 5. Windows never released X would be a next generation of Windows Mockup 6. Possible storytelling. 7. An 1000 subscriber special. 8. Splash Screens is superior to OS Mockup's personal series. 9. It does contain Citrithau. 10. Possible remake of previous Windows never released an OS Mockup series. It would be released in a week after I'll get 1000 subscribers. Well, Social Blade thinks it would happen pretty soon. You have 130 days for this milestone. This could be that fast. Are you into that challenge? Let me know. The Project 28 is a weird experiment of making lore a future of Windows never released community on about 20 years after the creation of this community. That's when Generation Alpha people coming on this community. Initially I thought I could show it, but I am not ready for it. We are taking another exciting step with Sonata on real-time planning about Windows never released X and OS Mockups column. This is a perfect project with Windows Mockups tutorials and OS Mockups wiki. All of the plans is in one LibreOffice Impress. Its milestone 4 is cool, so I'm proud of it. Sonata accepted OS Mockups videos, roadmaps, about slide, tutorials and the wiki. What a great day of announcements! We decided to continue our collaboration journey with OS Mockups column. We announced the new Windows Never Released, Episode 10. OS Review 98 and 100 made their way here. We got the new policy towards Chromatic and his warriors. And rather interesting, Project 28, on which it could be used on future videos. The LibreOffice Project Sonata and the great experience. I can't wait for those products to be viewed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next year. Have a good day. Wait a minute. There is one more thing. The Christmas-themed intro is quite dated, and we need a refresh intro. This intro should be good, but it also should reflect the ecosystem. To reflect the evolution of the ecosystem, we are introducing dozens of icons. A few of them for OS Mockups, the one for Windows, Never Released X, the one for OS Mockups Wiki. It does require a new intro for Spyonclear channel. Let's see it. This is the new intro. Anyway, time's up. Thanks for watching.